In a world filled with shows and movies, some amazing ones are shortchanged. This can be due to being a cancellation, tax write-off, or a pitch that was rejected. I'm here to bring eyeballs to them and signatures to petitions to bring them back from the grave. This video will be covering what they were about, a review alongside why they were cancelled or tax write-offs from my understanding. The reviews have no spoilers. Let's start off with a show I adore that should have been given more seasons. Inside Job, an animated workplace comedy following Regan Riley, an antisocial hot-headed genius working at Cognito Inc., a shady government organization that helps cover up and create some of the world's biggest conspiracies. Because in this world, conspiracies are real. The moon landing? Fake. Lizard people? Real. As well as Regan, we have Brent Hand, who is the protagonist of Inside Job. Brent is polite, sociable, and smart, though not as smart as Regan. He's recruited to help Regan with her trouble and social interactions. However, she resents him since she has to share a job promotion with him, at least in the beginning. Regan does soften up as the series goes on. It's part of her arc and charm. We have a whole cast of other wacky characters in the form of their co-workers, such as the robot president, who steals every scene and he's in. Seriously, this guy is an absolute riot, and I love him. I want to show all about him, okay? I don't care what you say. The robot president is amazing. And the conflicts that arise from the actions on the job, since they're literally conspiracy theorists, but, like, the conspiracy theories are real. Such as the fact the Earth is flat, the Stone Age theory, and the JFK assassination. Inside Job is great for fans of Futurama, Rick and Morty, and just really any high-concept comedy series with a good plot, because that's what it is, a high-concept comedy series with a good plot and amazing characters. The comedy itself is hilarious and filled with references for every generation alive, and different shows and movies. Nearly every character you end up rooting for, even the ones you don't start out liking, or even hate. The show focuses on very mature themes such as toxic relationships, trauma, depression, sex, etc. It's amazing and deserves so much better than the short end of the stick it got. I don't really understand why exactly it was cancelled, something to do with its viewership. I don't know, it's confusing. Netflix is stupid. Like, I'm gonna be blunt here. I think Netflix is kind of stupid for cancelling this show. It was really popular, so, like, not enough viewership. What were they on? Coke? Please go sign the petition. I'll be linking it down below to bring it back. Infinity Train is an anthology kids show about a train with an endless number of cars and small universes in each one. People randomly arrive upon the train with a green number on their hand. The train's job is to help the people upon it work for the issues that got them sent there. Once their number reaches zero, they are able to leave, having worked for the issues that got them aboard the train and leaving it a better person. However, sometimes the train can lead to people becoming worse. This series also has great action, mysteries, and comedy, but everything always comes back to the characters and who they are. It was an amazing kids show as it took very adult themes such as grief and divorce, showing them to kids in a way that would be okay for young children by the standards of kids shows, and for the same reasons it appeals to adults. Alongside this, it seemed to mature every single season, so it grew up with its audience as well. So how did they cancel this show? Well, apparently it was because it no longer appealed to a child demographic, which is bullshit. Bullshit. Yes, the show got more and more intense. Season 3 got very dark, especially in the finale, but they never forgot how to be a kids show. Growing up with your audience isn't some unique concept. Look at How to Train Your Dragon or Adventure Time, for example. Owen Dennis, the creator, made a great essay covering this, and I highly recommend reading it. The essay covers the unfair treatment of many shows and blindsiding of many creators within Cartoon Network. Please sign the petition to bring back Infinity Train. I'll link it in a pinned comment down below. Uncle Grandpa, Please Help Me, Season 3, Episode 16, when the Great Purge of Cartoon Network was done to make many cartoons no longer legally accessible under Uncle Grandpa survived in the form of a single episode. Please help me. It was clearly a plea for help. Now it's clear why Uncle Grandpa, out of the dozens of shows, was the one to survive. His power is that of gods, unparalleled and unlimited. Well, until he was smited from his throne by the evil tyrants who now rule Cartoon Network. 'Twas a tragic day. It rained that day when a god was smited from his throne by evil, soul-sucking, art-destroying tyrants. However, Uncle Grandpa continues to survive, not under his own name, but within a crossover episode with Steven Universe. Uncle Grandpa is an unkillable immortal. Shadow and Bones is a live-action TV show adaptation of a hit book series by the same name. Alina is an orphan and cartographer of the First Army living in the war-torn kingdom of Ravnica. When crossing into the Fold, a place filled with darkness and monsters of darkness, her battalion is attacked, putting her best friend Mal in danger. Her desperation to save him leads her to unleashing a power, revealing herself to be a Grisha, more specifically a sun summoner, something no one, not even herself, knew. Now she has been whisked away from the First Army and Mal into the world of the magical elites led by the Darkling. Yet this luxurious world is not what it seems, and Alina will need to uncover the secrets of the Grisha in her heart if she is to save Ravnica from destruction. Shadow and Bones, the TV show, holds some elements that are similar to shows such as Sandman and his Dark Materials, but still very much its own original story. The love subplot is sweet and dark at the same time. The characters are complicated with nuanced relationships. Action scenes pack one hell of a punch. The CGI just goes so hard in this show. Stunner. Doubles deserve a raise. I don't care how much they're being paid, they deserve a raise. The usage of Russian mythology makes it stand out against other shows using European settings and creatures, but people who know nothing about it are able to understand the world and enjoy it easily, like I did. I relished in how unique this world was in front of all the others that felt like they were inspired by Greek or Norse mythology, and it was so good, you guys. Like, I'm so sad it's gone. It apparently didn't meet its film budget, including its marketing budget. I'm of the opinion that they should give us a third season with a lower budget or something. It wasn't Stranger Things levels of success, even though it was still in the top 30 out of 1,800 titles. Please sign the petition if you're a fan of the books or show. It'll be linked down below. Go check out the Shadow and Bones books or show, as both are really good and will be worth your time. Batman Beyond the movie was rejected by DC. This movie was pitched by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the creators of Spider-Verse movies, which completely revolutionized animation, bolting us into an era of experimentation and stylization, alongside being one of the best superhero movies to be released ever. So the executives looked these guys in the eyes, and before even hearing the pitch, said they wouldn't greenlight it before it was even pitched. Now I want you to look. This is the concept art. Look at this. This could have been DC's Spider-Verse. We deserved to have this movie after Batman Beyond the TV show was cut. But no, DC says no. They said they won't greenlight it before they had the bloody pitch. The creator's portfolio speaks for itself. We the people need to demand this movie. We deserve this because Batman Beyond the TV show was cut short. And I'll say it again. It would be incredible. Look at the concept art. Coyote vs. Acme. This was a Warner Brothers animated movie. It featured the titular character Acme from the Looney Tunes and is a tax write-off, which means it got deleted forever without even being released. This is horrible towards the people who worked on it. The CEO apparently didn't even watch it. Other companies were offering to buy it, but the Warner Brothers are sticking to their origin story on this one. The people that worked on this deserved so much better. They had put so much time and love into this, and I'm so angry. And this isn't the only film that the network has nearly deleted from the face of this earth. They were going to do this to the new Scooby-Doo movie, Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2. We only got it due to the film being leaked by someone behind the scenes. Whoever it was, they deserve a medal and some chocolate, since they allowed us this movie and allowed all the hard work people put into it to not be permanently erased because they want to save some money. Coyote vs. Acme has been completely deleted, so there's no undoing that, and every part of it will be lost media forever, and I'm beyond angry. I'm furious. Teen Titans 2003. Teen Titans is an episodic action-themed anime-styled cartoon following the titular DC superhero team, the Teen Titans. This version of the Teen Titans follows Robin, Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg, a team of teenage superheroes defending Jump City from supervillains. The Teen Titans fight all sorts of villains, from superpowered hooligans to world-ending threats. These guys face them all. The animation style was styled after a Japanese anime, which is just... I love it. The anime style of the Teen Titans was gorgeous and brought a somewhat unique spin to the Western cartoons, and was just,
amazing animation all around. Great visuals aside, we also have an incredible plot. The emotions hit all the right places. They knew when to make the audience laugh and alongside the characters, and when to make them cry alongside the characters, which is great writing. This extends to the action scenes. As this is a superhero show, they use lots of action scenes, but they did them in the best way to do action scenes, in my opinion. The action is used to showcase character development or develop the characters and relationships through them. Teen Titans was the peak of Teen Titans and superhero shows in general. And got cancelled. Excuse me. I need to go more. MonkeyWrench is an indie animation action series following the mercenary duo of Strike Sanchez and Bulldog Beebs Bounds. As mercenaries taking jobs throughout the universe, whilst a bigger mystery surrounding the seemingly corrupt intergalactic government unfolds in the background and interpersonal conflicts are unraveled. The animation is really good with amazing fight scenes, and the animation for the weapons is going the extra mile, especially Strike's guns, and its blasts will sell you on this being sci-fi. The dialogue and chemistry between the characters is fun, and the visual gags are hilarious, as well as having animated comic book styled scenes, which I adore. MonkeyWrench is an indie animation series which is still releasing but is on the chopping block due to a lack of funding, which stems from a lack of views. It's available right here on YouTube for free and has 3 episodes with the 4th under production right now. Please go give it a watch. If you have watched it, make sure you've left a like and a comment. All of it counts, and it will mean YouTube promotes it more on the algorithm. I'll be linking the channel down below, as well as episode 1 right now. Go check it out. Ego was a news talk show from New Zealand covering consumer rights and scams done by companies and what can be done to get justice in that regard, I guess. Whether it be home renovations or packaging scams, they did it all. It helped the consumers and the audience watching learn more about their rights and what they can do when those rights are broken. People could go to Figo with their problems and have their help in getting them resolved. Free of cost, might I add. Figo helped with lots of people, and I'm heartbroken it got cancelled. It makes no sense, as Figo is one of, or better wording, was one of the most watched shows in New Zealand. It had great presenters, factual and helpful information, good camera crews, was adored by New Zealand, and it needs to be brought back. It wasn't a normal news show, but it was really helpful. Helping people with consumer rights is important, especially in this corporate-led world. These shows and movies don't deserve their fate, so please sign the petitions to bring them back. Make sure your voices are heard against tax write-offs like Coyote and Acme, or just give it a watch like MonkeyWrench. The links to the petitions and MonkeyWrench will be in a pinned comment down below. Also, do not quote me on anything I've said about the reasons behind the cancellation of these shows. This video wasn't very well researched and should not be cited as a trustworthy source of information. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.